The Libido Doctor is in.
Hello and welcome. This is Dr. Suzanne. This is the end of the day, and it was a very, very interesting day. And I had a case of a patient who is complaining of impotence. I don't want to get into the details, but I just want to talk about my own experience. So this patient is complaining of impotence, and we looked at all the causes and all that. Of course, he has diabetes. Diabetes is one of the leading causes of nerve plus blood vessel damage, and it can definitely lead to impotence with time. But what I want to say is that not all impotences are of medical origin. Some of them are spiritual, okay? Believe me when I tell you that. So I had permission from my husband to tell you this story, all right? So back in, I think it was 2012 or 2013, our family was under a lot of spiritual warfare. We were just under a lot of attacks, and different things happened. We were able to trace and to know where it was coming from. You know, you pray, you bind, you cast out, you do all this good stuff. And then I got to the point where I was very confident that the battle was won. But then a few days after that, I started noticing that he wasn't performing. And that was the very first time ever happening. I was very perplexed. You know, every time I face a situation, even if, you know, it's an obvious attack, I don't jump into warfare. I take my time and I just inquire. Even before I start praying for that, I inquire first. And it can take time. It can take days. Sometimes it takes weeks, because you want to have the spiritual strategy in order to win your battles. You want to know who you are fighting, and you want to know the weapons, because if you are diligent and patient, God will show you for sure. So I was very perplexed, and I was like, this thing is not working. This thing is not. I was very frustrated. I'm not hiding, okay? I'm not hiding. I'm not going after other guys. I want my stuff. If it's mine, I want it. So I was very annoyed because, you know, it wasn't going anywhere. And I was already, you know, ready. Like me, I take it seriously. I get ready, I dress up, I do this, I do that. And then you do all that, and at the end of the day, nothing's happening. So I was very annoyed. So I said, we're gonna have a timeout, okay? Let me figure out what's happening here, because I cannot live like this. This is not happening. So I went into inquiry and I got the weapons. And I had the protocol and the rules of engagement. And I did exactly what I was instructed to do by the Holy Spirit. I prayed, I anointed, and sure enough, it was so rapid. Like, I remember it was one night before sleeping. I said, okay, this is what I need to do on you today. Let's do this. I prayed, I anointed, I held, I did everything I had to do. And I said, okay, that's fine. We're done. Go to sleep. I tell you, the next day, not even the next day, you know, early in the morning, around 5 a.m., you know, there is a little movement around there. Of course, I was checking my fingers, my toes, all that, and I just noticed that there was a reaction. I played, in soccer. If you ever played soccer, I played soccer growing up. I had so many brothers. There is a time where all the time you've lost during the game is added to play more. Yes, over time. I played that one. Anyway, the topic here is to tell you that not all impotence are of medical origin. Some of them are spiritual. So as a woman, as a wife, always pray, anoint that, and that's yours. Okay? Anoint it, pray for it, be very serious, inquire of the Lord, ask Him what needs to be done, and go to work. Go to work, okay? Thank you so much for listening. This was Dr. Suzanne, and I wish you a wonderful day, okay? Bye.